So tell me, fam, y'all still mad at Ty Triplett for saying God is not religious? He's not. God is not religious. God, we like to put God up on a certain type of doctrine. We like to say he Christian, he AMC, he Cogit, he Presbyterian. We like to say God is a certain type of doctrine. But God is not religious. Mm-mm. God is really spiritual. And this is why a lot of people can't connect and resonate with what's going on in our lives. It's because we're not spiritual. We're trying to live according to this fleshly ways that we have instead of tapping into the spiritual side. Because really, if we tap into the spiritual being, we'll be far, far along on our journey. And I think I've been zigzagging in and out, and which I know better. Because if I really, really, really got into the spiritual realm side of seeing what's going on around me, I think I will be far on my journey. And it doesn't matter what I share because there's some, the way that this internet is going, shh. If God be for me, who can be against me? I shouldn't have to shh. I shouldn't have to do that. Whatever I want to share and my heart wants to share. Because God says he prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. That means that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It doesn't matter what I share. If I know that my Heavenly Father above got me, then it's all right for me to share it. I understand it's saying, let your silence be your strength. I understand that. But I don't want that silence be a fear. Because I'm not a woman that's walking in fear. I just want the enemy to know that right now. I'm not a fearful person. And sometimes we could be working out of fear. Walking around, creeping around on eggshells. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to also let the enemy know that he's won by keeping my mouth shut. Okay? Because sometimes all this keep quiet, keep quiet. Don't share your gifts. We don't want to hear it. Because I hear both sides. I hear both sides. And I want to make sure that God is in it. Okay? Because a lot of stuff, people just want you to keep quiet. Stay in the corner. Hide your happiness. Hide it. Hide it. I want to make sure that I'm operating and hearing the right words because a lot of stuff is coming through. It's kind of derailing people from sharing their happiness. I don't want to be that person because I like to share. Not brag, not boast. But I like to share my good news because your good news can help somebody come from out of the shell that they're in. I want to be able to share good news, you know. I know that there's some things that we should keep to ourselves and make sure that it has manifested. But my thing is, all this I don't know if that's how God want me to be. But if I was spiritual and walking into the spiritual realm, I would have a better discernment. And I'm not sharp in that area yet. But going back to Ty Triplett, we like to bring God into a certain type of doctrine. And God is not of a doctrine. He's spiritual. And if we have a relationship with him daily, where I fall short, if you have a relationship with God daily, God will speak to you on what you should share and what you shouldn't share. and we would have to be walking around here on eggshells. Because when I look at other content creators, they share and they're continuous blessed because they don't walk in fear. And I don't want to walk in fear. There's nothing fearful about me. And I don't want people on this internet to keep me in a cage, to keep me from sharing things that makes me happy. Because I look at Tabitha Brown, she shares stuff all the time. She shares stuff that's in the making and what her thoughts. She shares everything, and the girl is walking in her blessings. And I know everybody has a different journey, but I don't want to be the one that's always got to be in a corner. Keep your mouth shut. What people don't know, they can't ruin. I'm just never been that type of person. I'm up under the sign of being free spirit, but I like to share. I don't want to come across as being fearful and tiptoeing. If y'all feel me, comment below.